Okay folks, going to get some groceries. I'm really feeling some Mexican. We had Mexican last Friday, if you watched this video, and it was so good. So I'm gonna try and do like some Mexican. Still doing lean meats, like chicken breast, just gonna season it differently. Might do like a side salad with just some cheese on top. Try and figure it out. Maybe some salsa, some sour cream, hey. And I forgot my bags, so don't judge me. I gotta put my mask on. See you in a bit. Trying to find the right lettuce. I might try this sweet butter crunchy blends. It just seems a little bit better than regular old iceberg. I don't know. Might try that one. Okay, this whole bag is 170 grams, which means it's about 2 servings. So 20 calories per bag, 2 grams of net carbs per bag, and 2 grams of protein, 0 fat per bag. So yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Still loving my sandwichless tomato sandwich, aka tomatoes covered in salt and pepper with some mayo. So I'm gonna get some more of these bad boys because they're so good. Now you think that after losing all of my weight, I would be like, oh, I can eat whatever I want in moderation. Nope, I gotta avoid all the delicious peanuts because I love peanuts, but I overeat. Salt and pepper, yes. Regular old salted, give it to me, but I can't handle it right now, and I'm trying to lose weight. So I'm avoiding things that tempt me, which is sometimes what you gotta do. Now usually I get the Spanish Queen olives, but they are all out. So I'm gonna try these jalapenos, and these are good for just like a snack. I finished off my Spanish Queens on Sunday night, so it's nice to have these just when you feel like eating something, but not a lot. But these big old olives are pretty caloric. One olive's 10 calories. Oh, 0 carbs. Well, the Spanish Queens are like 20 calories each and 1 gram of carbs. So, oh, I'm kind of glad I found these now. I'm gonna try them out. Oftentimes I'll get chicken breasts, but I kind of like the tenderloins because I can like get a more exact amount, just because they're like chopped up better and it's less work for me to slice them up raw and everything. So I'm gonna get some tenderloins for my Mexican chicken dinner. And the reason I love chicken breasts is because it's so lean. I get so much protein out of it. 0 carbs, 22 grams of protein. So I'm gonna get a few of these. Oh gosh, I haven't made anything Mexican inspired in so long, so I don't even know what spices I have at home. I feel like I need cumin. I know I got garlic salt and cayenne and maybe some paprika. I don't know, we'll see. I'm gonna get some cumin though, I feel like I need that. So I'm in the international section. I'm curious about these spices. I don't know, they look fine. Let's see. Salt, garlic, tricalcium phosphate, anti-aging, caking agent, black pepper, oregano, turmeric. Maybe not. Maybe I don't need that. They do have these fajita seasonings. Let's see what's in here. Tomato powder, salt, onion powder, maltodextrin. I feel like I don't need that. So garlic, paprika, cumin. Well, I got paprika and cumin just to be safe, so I think I'm okay. But I do want to try out this salsa verde. I like salsa verde when I go to my Mexican restaurants here in town. So 33 grams is 5 calories and 1 gram of carbs. I might try that out by Goya. I do like the Herdes red salsa. I might pick up some of that. Oh, and I love Cholula. Now I would call myself a Cholula fiend. I go through this stuff so quick. I could probably go through this in like 2 weeks if I really wanted to. If I'm eating just like all Mexican food, put it on my salad, put it on my chicken. Yeah, just eat all the Cholula in the world. Where is my Herdes? I'm looking for my Herdes salsa. I don't see it. Oh, I found it. Ooh, guacamole salsa. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at all these things. Let's look at this one. 50 calories, 2 grams of carbs for 31 grams. Oh, that kind of sounds good. Cilantro lime salsa cremosa. 50 calories, 2 grams of carbs. I don't know. So many things. I am going to get the salsa casera. I like this one. I just eat it with a fork. It's like an appetizer. 10 calories, 2 grams of carbs. I don't know. Just like it. Put it on my salad, on my chicken. It's good. I'm gonna try this guacamole salsa too. Put it on my salad. I'm getting too many sauces. I'm getting too excited about my Mexican food. Yeah, I'm gonna try the guacamole salsa. So my food line has been out of horseradish for weeks, like months. So I'm picking up a double just to have at home in case they go out again. Because I don't know, I really like horseradish with my steak, so that's just gonna stay in my fridge. You know, just to be safe for the future. So I've looked up the types of cheeses that they'll put on your salad at like a Mexican restaurant or a Tex-Mex place. And usually it's grated Monterey Jack is what I found out. So I'm looking for some Monterey Jack. Boom, got it. And yeah, I'm ready to go. So I'll show you all my cart and then I'm out of here and I'm gonna go cook my dinner. All right, y'all, we've got our 4 bags of that butter lettuce, sweet butter lettuce, our tomates, our tomatoes, our big old pepper jack. They didn't have a smaller pepper jack. Usually I get like the normal size one, the 8 ounce. Our spare horseradish. All of our salsas. I kind of went crazy with the salsa, but I'm really excited to try this one. That one looks real good. Paprika and cumin. I'm pretty sure I have paprika, but I can never remember, and I'm pretty sure I'm out of cumin. So we got those. Snacks of olives. I got my bubbly for my Wine Wednesday. Lots of chicken breast tenderloins. Some more coffee for me and the man. I got my snacks. My pork rinds. I got some salt and pepper flavored, some barbecue, some salt and vinegar. And then my low-cal, aka zero-cal drinks. My A&W and my Zevia. I really like the cherry cola. It tastes just like a cherry popsicle to me. I love it. So good. Okay, let's go check out. I'm ready. Let's go eat some food. And I'll get back to y'all another day. Okay, folks. So it is Tuesday. We have meetings on Tuesday, so I'm kind of starving right now. Let's see. Yesterday I weighed in on Monday at 166.8, which is 3 pounds better than I did last week. Last week it was 169 point something, and that's because I ate all that cheese last week. But I did so good this past Sunday, because Sunday has been where I've been like, you know, just stuffing it all down because I'm like, well, I'm going to get back on my serious diet. But I didn't do that this Sunday. I went a little bit over my calorie deficit on Sunday, but I stayed really close to my carb limit. So hopefully didn't gain a whole lot of water weight, which is not something that I noticed. And then today I was 165.8, so down a pound between. So again, it's all water weight. I'm not losing a pound in a day. Okay, keto's crazy, but it ain't that crazy. Speaking of crazy, I'm kind of crazy when it comes to like making sure I have the right measurements, but sometimes I'm not. So I log everything, I intermittent fast, I try and, you know, be as precise as I can, but sometimes I just like, it's too much for me to do. So like, for example, these tomatoes, I just have a couple types of tomatoes in my Lose It app. Like I have some really sweet, like flavor bomb ones, and then I have regular old tomato. So I use these as regular old tomato in my Lose It app, even though they could be slightly sweeter than a regular old tomato. I don't know. And these tomatoes are usually pretty uniform in size. So one, when I measured it out, is 60 grams. So that's what I'm using all week. I'm not measuring out my tomatoes every time because I'm not that crazy. And that's too much in my opinion. As my students would say, that'd be doing too much. So this is 120 grams of tomatoes, whether I like it or not. Whether I know it or not, I guess. And I have a couple of different types of olives, so I'm not going to keep adding olives to my food list in my Lose It app. So I'm going to find an olive that's comparable to the nutrition. I've had 3 of these so far as a little snack right after work. And so I'll add in 30 calories, you know, find it in some other olive and make it come out to about 30 calories. And that's just how I do. So I'm not adding new foods every time I buy a new brand or a new variety if it's like very similar to what I've already got. So just a tip for you guys if you want to really know how crazy I am. I'm not that crazy, all right, I promise. I like things to be simple too. All right, and we are going to do the same snack as last week. Really the only difference in snacks from this week to last week is those olives, and they're actually really good. They're not very spicy at all, but I do love my sliced tomato with some mayo and salt and pepper, so I'm just gonna mange. But yeah, that's my snack for this week. I might add in some pork rinds here or there, some olives, but it's mainly gonna be this yummy, scrumptious tomato snack. And now it is time to make dinner. So I do have my chicken tenderloins. I like these because it's just a little bit less chopping. I don't know. But it's like the big chicken that you get with rib meat from the store, like the cheap stuff. Where like somehow 112 grams of chicken breast comes out to 100 calories. I don't know how it's less calories per gram than, I don't know. But so last night I made this wonderful Mexican inspired fajita thing. I don't know. I keep saying I don't know. I'm sorry. I used too much. I was trying to cut calories and I only used half a tablespoon. So tonight I'm going to use even less, like a quarter of a tablespoon-ish, somewhere around there. Oh, P.S. So when I went to the grocery store, I had cumin. So, oh well, I'm going to use the old stuff, I guess. So I'm so glad that I picked up all these different salsas. This one is so good. The guacamole salsa, it's slightly spicy, but very creamy. Smells so good. It's just creamy green goodness. Oh my gosh. And only 50 calories per 31 grams. So a lot less calories than a traditional dressing for a salad. So I'm going to top my salad with like 60 grams of those. Yummy, yum. And so y'all know that I also bought this green salsa, which is also very good. Salsa verde, which is what I ask for usually when I go to a Mexican restaurant. Salsa roja or salsa verde. Salsa roja is usually pretty spicy. It might kill your nose, but this one's always pretty good. Not too spicy often. But I was like, Allie, what are you gonna do with both of these green Mexican, tomato-based sauces? And I was like, well, I'm actually gonna flavor up my actual chicken with this. So I took about a tablespoon or two, maybe 30 grams, maybe not even. I'll measure it out today to be specific. But I just took a tablespoon and added it to my fajita mix, and it turned out really good. It made like almost a sauce with the fajita mix. So it wasn't just dry chicken. Super duper good. So I hope that my dinner inspires you to eat something yummy while losing weight on keto. Okay, folks, cheers, y'all. It's been a long day. I was up an hour early to plan, and then we had a meeting after work, and I'm just tired. But there's no excuses when you want to lose weight. There's no just going to McDonald's. You gotta make your own food. You gotta make it happen. Speaking of making food, before keto, I never would have been able to cook something like this. And I know it seems simple, but when you grew up on just like boxed foods, you don't understand flavors. You don't understand cooking meat. It's like as long as there's a recipe to follow, you'll be fine. You won't starve. But like I would have never been able to make something like this. So I feel blessed that I've learned so much cooking wise when it comes to getting healthy and keto and I feel like an adult, I feel like I have a skill and it's cooking food that I think tastes good and hopefully other people too. Well, cheers y'all. Let's munch. Here we go. I really love food that has like a subtle heat, and I love cayenne pepper because it's not just like rip your tongue off spicy, but it's got a heat, but it goes away. The flavors are good. I love cumin. Cumin is so good to me. What's your favorite flavor to add to your fajitas? I might have missed something. This is just kind of like a simple blend, that I could remember off the top of my head when I went grocery shopping. That's another thing too. Like I'm just able to like pick up things at the grocery store that I know will go together and will be basically what I want without having to look at a recipe. And flavor combinations. All right. So good. So flavorful. I love that dressing. Usually bottled like sauces aren't my favorite, but that's really good. I did use the entire bag. It came out to like, what, 20 calories we calculated at the grocery store. So the entire bag of the butter lettuce. And I'm actually really glad that I got the butter lettuce instead of just general iceberg. It does just have like a slight butteriness to it. I guess that's why they call it butter lettuce. Okay, I'm gonna finish my food. I might go watch a movie and pass out because I'm exhausted. And I'll get back to y'all. Okay folks, it is Saturday. Usually we go to Sushi Saturday, but we're kind of tired of it. I've been doing Sushi Saturday for like years now. I'm kind of over some sashimi. Last night we went to a football game, a local football game, but it was so loud that I couldn't really talk and you couldn't hear me. So I'm gonna tell you what happened last night. Last night was Friday. I ran out of salad, so I did not eat my like fajitas and salad. Instead, I just made some chicken tenders with Montreal chicken spice and a side of green beans. And let me tell y'all what, oh, there's just noise everywhere. So what's great about keto is you can have some canned vegetables in the cabinet for emergencies, because I ran out of salad and I was like, what am I gonna eat? I want some fiber, I want some vegetable. So I had some canned green beans that I ate. I also snacked a little bit on a little bit of Monterey cheese, probably 45 grams, and some pork rinds. So I overate a little bit, but I only went up to 26 net grams of carbs, which ain't too bad for a Friday. Like, I've usually been really overeating on the weekends, so last night was an improvement. And this morning I was 163.6. I've been that for 2 days in a row, so doing better than I have been in the past. So the man and I are gonna go eat some Korean. We've never been to this place. I've only ever had Korean food a couple times in my whole life. But we are downtown, so we're walking to the Korean restaurant. Here we go. Okay, so as an appetizer, I got the, what was it called? Oh, the trio. It's like pickled things, like kimchi and stuff. I'm sorry, I'm bad. And we also got some edamame, which I know is beans, whatever. I'm gonna eat a little bit. And then for my dinner, I got a bibimbap. Sub out the rice for extra lettuce. So that's my plan. So here we have like our pickled vegetable trio. Yum yum. Smells really, really good. Okay, so after trying all three, this one is my favorite. I don't know what it is. I think it's an onion. This one's pretty spicy, but it's really good. And then we have our edamame. Yum yum. So the miso soup came with a bowl that has a handle, but we also got spoons and like the, you know, the napkin roll of silverware. I feel like I'm supposed to hold it by the handle, but also I feel like a heathen because I don't know what to do and nobody else is drinking their soup. So I'm gonna go for it, like a cup. Okay, so the man got, what did you get, tacos? What kind of tacos? And fries. Korean tacos. And this is my bibimbap, no rice, extra lettuce, if you can see it there on the bottom. It's topped with an egg. We got some fried up beef. I don't know, it just looks good. I'm so excited. And some sauce. What is this like? That's pretty sweet, so I may not eat a whole lot of that. All right, cheers y'all, here we go. That's actually a very different flavor than what I've ever tried before. There's a hint of sweetness, which, you know, when you eat out, you can never be too sure what's in it. But it's good, and it's all vegetables besides the beef and the egg. We got carrots. I don't know what this is. I don't know what things are. I'm sorry, I'm so ignorant. I don't know what this is. What is that, a noodle? I don't know. I don't think it's a noodle. Is this a noodle? So the man said it's a vegetable. It's like stems or a root. So I'm gonna go with that. If it's a noodle, I don't know.
It's like asparagus.
It's like asparagus. It tastes earthy. I don't know what it is though, but it's pretty good. Maybe I'm accidentally eating noodles. Who knows? Welcome to the adventures of Allie as she eats out and tries to be keto. Okay, folks, it is Sunday. Now, last Sunday I weighed in at like 164.6. This Sunday it was 165. So it doesn't look like a bunch of difference, but let me be honest, I haven't gone to the bathroom in a couple days. I think, I don't know. Eating out on the weekend, sometimes I do notice that it slows down my digestion because I'm eating different foods. You know, I'm not eating as many vegetables when I go out to eat because they're just not serving my big vegetable sides like I'm used to eating, like my big salads. So I think I'm holding on to some waist weight. And also last night I did eat 6 pieces of 92% Ghirardelli dark chocolate. So I probably went a little bit over my carbs and I had some drinks. So I think I've got some water weight. But I have noticed like more of a mental improvement this week. So I'm not too worried about like the weigh-in this morning. I think tomorrow it'll be like back on track kind of thing. But I do feel like I actually improved mental wise when it comes to my diet. You know, my first week of being back really strict, it was kind of hard to say no to snacky temptations or like midnight, not midnight snacks, but like after dinner snacks or, you know, a little extra glass of wine. So the first week was kind of tough, but the second week I started changing the way that I think. And so I was like, no, Allie, you know, remember your goals. If you eat this snack, that's 200 extra calories that you don't need. And, you know, it's just going to take even longer to burn off. And so that's kind of shifted my thinking about the foods that I consume. Like, you know, do I really just want to have this momentary taste or do I want to hit my goal? My goal is to be 155 in about 30 days. I think today's October the 3rd. So we will see if that happens. It might take me to Christmas to hit 155. You know, I might have been too lofty in my goals. I did make this video that the last 20 pounds took me like almost a year or something, several months. So I may not lose these like last 8 to 10 pounds within a month. If it's Christmas, if it's Valentine's, you know, it's whatever. But I'm on this mission to get back to where I want to be. And a lot of people say, Allie, why are you trying to lose weight? You look fine. It's where my jeans hit my hips. I'm just noticing more and more muffin top. I really noticed it this summer. You know, after not wearing shorts all winter and fall and spring and all that. And then this summer I wore shorts and I was like, oh, they are not fitting the way that I remember them fitting. And now that it's cooled off, I'm back in my jeans and they're slightly tighter. And I don't want it to be a thing where it snowballs into me gaining another 100 pounds, you know, and weighing as much as I used to. So I'm just trying to stop it in its tracks now because I know the statistics on people who gain the weight back and I'm not going to be one of those people. You got to be real with yourself. You've got to have these conversations with yourself and, you know, look at the evidence of what's happening and take the action and the steps to, you know, get back on track. But today is Sunday. It's a little bit gloomy, but we are going to have some family over for a little family barbecue now that the weather's like cooled off a bit. And I'm going to go get ready for that. I spent all day yesterday working on my night class stuff. I cleaned my entire house. I did all my laundry. And I started editing this video, so my Saturday was pretty jam-packed, and then we just went to dinner last night, which was really good. I'm sorry if I'm ignorant on the ingredients in Korean food. I haven't had it a whole bunch, but it was tasty, and it was cheap. So my bowl of meat and vegetables was like $14, and then my edamame and my side trio was like another $7, so it was pretty cheap for, you know, like a nice little restaurant. But that's about it for this week, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed the video and found it helpful. I hope going shopping and cooking with me and just hearing my thoughts about weight loss and getting back on track help you. If you did enjoy the video, please do not forget to like and subscribe. That would help me out so much. And if you'd like to follow me on social media, I'll link all that down below. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. My name's Allie. Have a good one. Bye.